This question says, solve for y if the square root of y plus 1 equals y minus 1. So we want to get y by itself, and we see the square root. So the first step is to square both sides. So I'm going to rewrite the equation we have and then square both sides. So I'm going to get y plus 1 on the left, and on the right I'm going to get y squared minus 2y plus 1. Now we have a quadratic equation, so we want to get 0 on one side. So we subtract y squared minus 3y, and then the ones cancel. Now we can factor. So y times y minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we use the zero product property, which says that if you have a product that equals 0, then one of them must be 0. So we set each of the factors equal to 0. So the first one gives you y equals 0, and the other one gives you y equals 3. But remember, we have to plug in the y values you get, because the solutions, the quote-unquote solutions you get, might not actually be solutions to the original equation. So we have to check. Okay, if you plug in y equals 0, let's go back to the original equation. Is it true that the square root of 0 plus 1 is 0 minus 1? Right? That's what we get if we plug in y equals 0. Well, on the left, you get 1. On the right, you get negative 1. These are not equal. So therefore, y equals 0 is not a solution. So we have to kick it out. Okay, what about y equals 3? Well, if you plug in 3 into the original equation for y, on the left, you get the square root of 4, which is 2. On the right, you get 3 minus 1, which is 2. So we get a true statement. So therefore, the only solution is y equals 3. That's the only number that when you substitute y in for that number, you get a true statement.